Hello YouTubers and fellow hams. Well, this is going to be a fairly short travel vlog because, well, not a lot has happened. I've been down here at Quartzsite, Arizona in my quiet spot, my little solace spot. And yeah, it's been nice. It's good for me to get away from everybody and everything for a little while now and then. Just go off on my own, which I've talked about before. This is where I'm parked. It's just a flat area of the desert in between all the mountain ranges and hills. It's just south of Quartzsite. That's as much as I'll say. But there's lots and lots and lots of that kind of space down here if you're traveling. A lot of Arizona has huge areas where you can park that are free. Just about anywhere you can pull off, you probably get away with it and nobody would bother you. But these areas are maintained for the snowbirds, the people that migrate here for the winters. And the mass migration of the American snowbird has begun. RVs have been pouring in. It's been getting a little more crowded. I was going to stay about another couple of weeks. Usually the temperatures are what drive me. You know, it starts to get down to only getting up into the 70s during the day and getting down into the 50s at night. I'll start looking for someplace a little bit warmer because I just don't like the cold, not at all. But this time, I'm moving a little early. As I said, I was going to be here about 2 more weeks, into about the middle of November. Maybe longer, I was actually thinking about. But I have a project that I've started, and it's got me a little excited, and I need parts. And if I need parts, I need a mail drop. Now there's ways I could do it here in Quartzsite, although getting to the post office, parking is a little difficult when you're driving a 31-foot vehicle, and it's getting busier in town. And I thought, you know, might as well just move. I'll just move down to my winter spot down by the Yuma Proving Grounds, Senator Wash, which I've done videos on before. That's where I'm headed. Several hams that winter there that I know and have made friends with. James, Tom, and Judy. Jeannie and Tony, Steve, Keith, and the wonder dog Benny. Yeah, there's a lot of friends that I meet down there in the winter, and I'm looking forward to seeing them and hanging out with them around the fire and such too. But I also have a mail drop down there. The long-term visitor area there has a service center with an actual official post office. And somebody's always going down to the post office in the morning. You'll hear them on 5-2 Simplex going, "Hey, I'm heading to the post office. Anybody need a ride down?" You know, and so it's very convenient and easy to get my mail there. And I need to order parts. The project has got me a little excited. I'm not going to talk about it. It's going to be the next video that I talk about it. But I will say that it's looking like it's going to be a collaboration with Zactec. And it's going to be a cool little thing. But I'll detail it in the next video, and I think you guys will dig it. I hope you guys will dig it. I think I'll have fun playing with it, and I'll certainly have fun designing it and working with Harry over at Zactec on PC board and case designs and so on and so forth. And yeah, you'll see. So yeah, I need to move. In fact, I'm going to be moving middle of the week, I'm thinking, because once I've made up my mind, why wait? You know, I mean, I could hang out till the weekend, but yeah, I got a lot to do. I need to pack everything up. I need to take down the mast and the antennas, stow all that away, pack up everything in the RV, clean up this site, make sure I'm not leaving any little chunks of wire or anything out there. I always try to leave the place as clean as I found it or cleaner, wherever I park. Most places I'll take out a whole bag of trash. From the places I walk around, I'll pick up trash, you know. But this spot here is pretty well kept. I've never really picked up much trash. The wind will bring things in. But it's you know, hey, it's been nice. It's been quiet. I've enjoyed that, but it's getting busy. And as RVs come in and the population increases, the internet speed tanks. Quartzsite is a really small town. It's located in southwest Arizona where Highway 95 crosses Interstate 10. And as you can see from the overview on the map, it's a small town. Most of the year, the population here is just a few thousand. It gets way hot in the summer, so it's some pretty hardy folks that stick around. But just a few thousand. So the cell phone service here might only be one tower. There might be two in the area, but it might only be one. I mean, there's just not that much population here most of the time. However, wintertime, this is the center of the RV snowbirders. This is where everybody comes to, this area around Quartzsite, because the big RV companies have their shows at Quartzsite in January. So the population here is going to go from a few thousand to the hundreds of thousands, on the high side almost to 1 million. I mean, it's crazy. And when it's in full swing in January, well, I'll come up here for Quartz Fest. And 2 years ago when I was here for Quartz Fest, the internet speed that I could obtain on cellular was about what you used to be able to get on a dial-up modem. Really, seriously. When I was here for Quartz Fest, I did manage to do some posts on the Facebook page, but you had to do that at like 2 a.m. when everybody else was asleep. The rest of the time, just opening the channel's Facebook page was like, click on the link, turn around, make a cup of coffee, maybe have a sandwich, step outside, say hi to a neighbor, chat for a second, come back inside, and the page would just be finished loading. I mean, it would take 5 to 8 minutes just to load the page. And if you go to do a new post, there's another 2 minutes, click the create post button, refill your cup of coffee, look out the window, see what's going on, maybe 30 seconds, most likely a minute and a half before the window pops up and you can start typing. I mean, that's how slow the internet gets here. And I need the internet. Well, you're watching, this is what I do. And it's starting to slow down. It's only right near the beginning of November, and there's not that many people here yet. They're coming in every day. I see them rolling in on the main road about a mile that way. And every night the internet's been getting slower and slower. The slowest period of time is from about 5 p.m. to 10 p.m. And that's when everybody goes into their RVs and sits down and streams YouTube or watches Netflix, or, they all hit the internet. And it's starting to happen. Last night, my internet speed, I ran a speed test, and it was averaging around 90 kilobits per second. Not megabit, kilobit. And that was at the slowest point. So yeah, it gets pretty slow. So that's another reason that I'm ready to go south. Just doing, if I try to do any research or anything at night, it just started to be a pain. Yuma, on the other hand, is a fairly big city. And where the Senator Wash area is, it's just outside of the Yuma Proving Grounds on the north side of Yuma. So that's a military base. And they need cell service, so there's a cell tower not too far from there. And the internet is even during the peak down there, is still way, 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 way better than up here. So that's the other reason I'm heading south. So, yeah, it's time to move. And then I'll get there towards the end of this week, and my parts should be there Friday or probably Monday. So next week I'll be doing the video about the project, and I'm going to tell you what it is, show you the design, maybe the schematic, talk about why it came to be, what led me to it, and what it's going to be, and how it should work. And then there'll be probably it'll probably be a 3-part series as we finish up the project, and well, I'm not going to say anymore. There's so much I want to talk about, but I got to hold back. I'm excited about it. Can you tell? It's going to be fun. So yeah, next week I'll tell you about the project and where we're at, what it is. And I'm going to get back to packing. I've got a lot to do. I've only been here a month, I think. No, a little over a month. No, about a month. Yeah, I think I've been here about a little over a month. No, a month. Okay, I've been here a month. Time goes a little slower when you're relaxed, and this place is very relaxing to me. But back into civilization, as such as it is, of the fringes anyway. I'm going to head down to Senator Wash, join up with the members of the Rat Pack that are starting to show up down there. and get busy. So the next video, we'll see you from Senator Wash. And if you're interested in that place, I'll put a link to the video I did last year on Senator Wash when I first got the drone, so you can really see how big it is and what it looks like from overhead. So down in the video description, there'll be a link to that. That's it. We'll see you then. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Also, if you're not already a subscriber, click to subscribe. Join us on the Facebook channel for discussion about the videos. And if you'd like to help support this channel, please click to support me on my Patreon page.